What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. All right. Wow. What can I say about yesterday? Total debacle. Let's start with the defense, because I know that's what a lot of people, 434 yards. Might say the defense broke yesterday, but I got some thoughts on that. 215 yards rushing given up. They were about 10 for 19 on third and fourth down. And they made plays, and we saw they had been making plays all season. They are a big play offense, and you're only going to hold down a big play offense for so long. But I think our problems extend farther out than the X's and O's of the defense and giving up plays. I think it's more of a morale issue. And for that, I'm going to have to start with the offense, because the offense has just been playing terrible this season. And I think if they could just give the defense anything. This defense got 2 turnovers yesterday. One early in the game to stop a drive, and then we can't do nothing afterward. And it's tough when you're out there as a defense and you're making plays, you're making stops, or you're getting stops here, and then the offense gives you nothing. 34-13. I mean, we haven't scored over 20 points all season. And you look at this offense, 212 total yards, 1 for 13. 1 for 13 on third down. 7 sacks. A fumble. I mean, this is bad. And you might, you say, oh, with injuries. Okay, everybody got injuries. Oh, it's the offensive line. Okay, it's tough up there. The guys are going to go down, but you have to find a way to win. Oh, it's the play calling. I got thoughts on that too, but that has to do with coaching. Our problem, I think it comes down to energy, synergy, and morale. I don't care who you got in there, all right? These guys get paid to play at a high level. They've been scouted. They practice all week, and you come out and look that bad? Nah, man. It's the energy. The energy's not there. The synergy, that plan together, all right? That together is more than the sum of the parts by themselves, okay? The morale is low, all right? And this, I have to start from the top down when looking at this, because you might say, who's to blame? And there's a lot of questions and thoughts about who's to blame. I have to start with the ownership. They took a gamble. If you look back at my video, when we first signed Watson, I titled it Jimmy's Gamble. This was a gamble, and it's not working out. I have to throw Barry in there. You're not absolved of any blame here. And then I got to go with head coach and the quarterback. I mean, the energy is not there. All right? These guys, until something changes, something's going to have to change. All right, for the attitude to be there, the effort to be there, the fight to be there. Who did we win a game? We won a game with P.J. Walker last year. A couple other guys, like games that you say we shouldn't have won, but we fought for each other. We don't have that this year, and it's tough. We stink. This offense stinks, and it's more than just X's and O's and who you got in. It's up here. It stinks, right? Like a dead raccoon stuck in the crawl space stink. Or like driving behind a garbage truck and that juice dripping out the back of the truck stink. We stink, man. But we got to, something gonna have to change. Right? And it's gonna start up here. Up here. We're not fighting for one another. I mean, Watson 15 for 28, 125. I mean, Ford and Freeman had decent games, but no impact on the game. But that's what I got for the Browns. It's more than X's and O's. Energy, synergy, and morale. It's all low. It's not there. We're not fighting for one another, because it's just, this offense gives you nothing. The attitude between the head coach and the quarterback, like, that plays, this is permeating throughout the rest of the team, right? That relationship, that situation, I don't care what nobody say, oh, he's the offensive line. No, it's permeating throughout the rest of the team. But that's what I have for you as far as the Browns. But on a sad note, I do want to recognize the passing of a Cleveland sports legend, Dan Coughlin. Oh, Dan Coughlin wrote for the Plain Dealer. If you know anything about Cleveland high school football, Fox 8 Friday Night Touchdown, you see Dan Coughlin at the games. They also will pass out the Fox 8 Athlete of the Week. Dan Coughlin actually interviewed me when I was a senior in high school, 1999, and I was Fox 8 Player of the Week. Came out to the school, had a camera crew, asked me some questions, and it aired on the segment on Fox 8. It was awesome. Glad I got a chance to experience that. And I've been looking for that segment for years. I called the news station, called other archive station to see if they got that somewhere. I couldn't find it, and then one day I said, I'm gonna find Dan Coughlin, and I actually found out where he lived and went to his house, me and my son, and knocked on the door, introduced myself. I had my plaque that they gave me. He said, Terrence, come on in. Invited me right into his house, met some of his family, and we just talked about life and about football in sports for like the next 2 hours. I had a scrapbook with me of high school stuff that was in the newspaper and stuff from college. He looked through the whole book and his face just lit up because it's like he was reminiscing about them times, and he knew the writers and the photographers, and we just talked, and it was cool. This was just a few months ago, and he had toys there that he had for his grandkids. My son was playing with the toys. He gave him a chocolate shake, and it was just cool. He invited me right into his home, and we had an awesome time. So I'm glad I got a chance to experience that and to just see him again and talk to him again. It was just awesome to do. So my condolences go out to his family, Cleveland sports legend Dan Coughlin. May he rest in peace. So this is what I have for you today. If you hit the like button. Be sure to share, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe.